Next, we got a poem by yours truly, the presenter, Christian Valverde Arcega, born in 2009 through the present. He's still alive, matter of fact. You already know, sweet 16. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, born on February 15th, 2009, in Riverside, California, in the United States. He was born in a family of six until his parents got divorced in 2021. During middle school, he went on to pursue his life by working hard. His poem is titled Sheep Sheep, and it goes as follows. I'm just a Joe in this world, just like you and I. Would you be in the news or not if you were to die? Probably not. When COVID hit, people thought it was a joke until they felt fear. America is a place of lies and deception. Those who trust in the system are sheep. Is death a common meant to be ignored? The common is meant to be sad, but why is it still ignored? Look at us now. Was recognized till now. If you ain't rich or special, even or both, you won't even be heard. Better of being a blue bird. News might be fast, but sure as not right. You might as well take a speech in front of a university in the big UT. Wait, no, it's already been done. You won't be remembered if you ain't making it big. America is a place of lies and deception. Sheep, sheep, take off your cloak, open your eyes, look at the world for what it truly is. America is a place of lies and deception. Now, I'm just Joe, just like you and I, is meant to group up everyone in the world just as one person. When COVID hit, um, it was a joke until I felt fear. It was referring to COVID-19 pandemic that took place from 2019 to 2023, and it was when people didn't take it seriously until people got laid out of work. This soon led to the dawn realization that it was a real problem. America's a place of lies and deception is referring to um, the repeated multiple times that is repeated multiple times during the poem for repetition reasons, and also to show that America is not trustworthy. Those who trust in the system are the sheep. Is basically saying people who trust in America and aren't thinking about it, what is actually happening, are just sheep, as in they just follow orders. News might be fast, but sure ain't right is meant to show that news spreads quickly, but isn't guaranteed to be correct or misleading entirely. Um, and yeah, Sheep Sheep was written in a free verse structure, and its impact is meant to question how common death is in America, and how it shouldn't be something that is a daily to hear. It's also meant to inform people that even though the internet is a big thing, not everything is guaranteed to be true. Especially because nowadays it's easy to it's easy to spread misinformation via technology and internet. Sheep Sheep is meant to spread awareness of how common death is and how easy it is to lie via internet nowadays. Think it. Next we have Langston Hughes, which he was born in 1902 and passed at 1967. Langston Hughes wrote numerous works of prose, poetry, and drama. He was fascinated with jazz rhymes, rhythms, and lyrics of blues music. Hughes became a major figure in the Harlem's Renaissance. His first book of poetry was The Warrior Blues, and it was published in 1926. His work captures and celebrates the culture of Black America. Here we have his poem, I Too Sing America. I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. But I laugh and I eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody dares say to me, eat in the kitchen. Then, besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am in America. I too is inserting himself to the poem, which also could be him inserting the rest of Black America, which is African Americans. I am the darker brother is referring to himself and saying that he is a castaway from the rest of the people because he's African American. Yeah. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes. This is basically saying that he's shunned and hidden from other people, which is company. But I laugh and eat well and grow strong is referring to people thinking it's a punishment to eat in the kitchen, whilst he's actually just growing strong over time, being able to rebel, possibly. Tomorrow, I'll be at the table when company comes is referring to that tomorrow is the future, like future generations, that they'll be able to be grouped up with the rest of the whites and people at the time. Nobody dares to be in the kitchen is referring that when he rebels, they can't do anything about it since they're equal in strength. Because yeah, they'll see how beautiful I am is that they realize that he's a human too, and not just someone to hide like trash. Here we I too sing America uses free first writing in its structure, the impact it had was fighting for equality. It was written responding to I Hear America Singing. It's meant to include African Americans and not just whites, like I Hear America Singing did. It also gives perspective on what it is like being an African American, being shunned away as if they were worthless or meaningless. Though, well, they were actually human too. They have feelings just like everyone else does. Oh, I Too Sing America is meant to fight for equality and also spread awareness about the situation of America, of African Americans and how they feel. Walt Whitman was alive from 1819 to 1892. Walt Whitman, who did not attend college, worked as a journalist, carpenter, and building contractor before publishing a collection of his poems, Leaves of Grass, in 1855. He called himself the people's poet, and his foundational work features free verse, uses common speech patterns, and celebrates the country's working class and cultural diversity. Today, I'll be analyzing I Hear America Singing and other poems by other poets. My name is Christian Valverde Arcega, and I'll be narrating this. Now, let's begin. I hear America singing, the varied carols I hear, those of mechanics, each one singing his as it should be blithe and strong, the carpenter singing his as he measures the plank or beam, the mason singing his as he makes ready for work or leaves off work, the boatman singing what belongs to him in his boat, the deckman singing on the clasped boat deck, the shoemaker singing as he sits on his bench, the hatter singing as he stands, the woodcutter's song, the plowboy's on his way to the way in the morning, or at the noon intermission, or at sundown, the delicious singing of the mother, or of the young wife at work, or of the girl sewing or washing, each singing what belongs to him or her and none else. The day that belongs to the day, at the night of the party of the young fellows, robust, friendly, singing with open mouths their strong, melodious songs. I Hear America Singing is personifying America by making them sing. Singing is highlighted throughout this poem and is meant to show repetition. The varied carols are referring to the various people working, that work in the working class, obviously. Um, the green part at the bottom is each singing what belongs to him or her and no one else. It's referring to that each person has a voice and owns their own things. As you can see in the boatman, it says the boatman singing what belongs to him and in his boat. Yeah. And right here we have when it is day, it's a casual time, while night is for people to have fun. Yeah. Now we have Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino. He was born in 1936, and he's still alive till this day. Donald Glover is a writer, comedian, actor, and musician. The Emmy-winning multi-finite is also known for his work on the hit show Community, in addition to his critically acclaimed album, Because the Internet. His first album, Camp, was released in 2011. And his works are present in the culture of Black America. Next, we'll read his poem, This Is America. No, not his poem, his song, my bad. Well, I'll just skim over the most important parts because it's too long. 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Basically, This Is America is meant to show is repetition, and it's meant to show whatever is being said at the time in his song is happening at the time in America. Don't Catch You Slippin' is meant to make people stay on the guard. It's meant to show that people are meant to stay on guard because America is in a safe place. I Got the Strap, I Gotta Carry Him is basically saying that he needs to carry a strap, which is also referred as a gun in the case. And it's meant to show how America is dangerous at the time and how to stay protected, you must carry them. Get Your Money, Black Man is repeated multiple times throughout the song, and it's meant to say, meant to refer to no matter how much wealth you have, you're still just considered a black person and not just a regular person like, everyone else. Contraband is referring to having something illegal or against the rules. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce this properly, but yeah. Oaxaca is a city in Mexico known for its drug trade and how they gonna find you. Like Blanca, Blau is meant to show that how he'll make his drug traffickers, his dealers, whatever I want to refer to them as, to assassinate the person Glover is referring to at the moment. And lastly, You Just a Black Man in This World, You Just a Barcode, is referring to African Americans and how they're seen as a black person, and not humanizing them at all. But also saying that they're just a barcode and they could just be bought Yeah. This is America's written in free verse and uses repetition. It also has a huge impact. Talked about racial motivated violence, which was a huge problem at the time. It also makes many real life references, just such as the Jim Crow Act. It's also meant to show how violent it is in America, how you need to be armed while walking around. This is America was a very influential and popular song when it was released in 2017. And now, This is America is meant to make the viewer consider what is going on currently and how violent it is in America at the time. I mean now, um, and how many crimes happen on the daily.